Good morning, everyone. I'm Jen Houston, owner of the Artsy Fartsy Gallery. I'm a full-time independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator here in Canmore, Alberta, Canada. Happy Monday, everybody. This week, I want to play around with the You Are Amazing project kit that is in the new mini catalog. Let me show you what this looks like. So the mini catalog is this light pink one like this. And on page 7, there's this project kit. So it comes with, it's like Paper Pumpkin amped up a little bit. And it comes with all these little bits and pieces that you just pop out. Even comes with coordinating envelopes. Hi, friends. Nice to see you. And then there's this beautiful stamp set that has large sentiments, which I love because, you know, you can kind of just put a sentiment on a card and it kind of fills the space and away you go. So let me just, I've opened up the kit and I'm just going to show you what it looks like, of course, and then we'll work on one card today. All right, so it comes in this beautiful box that I know I'll get lots of use of. For one, if nothing else, storage for those cards. Always need storage. And then it comes in a package. I sort of took off the cellophane here. So there are all the pieces, bits and pieces, and all the little bits that you just, you know, punch out kind of thing. Some foil pieces, which is really nice. Gold detailing. Woo, look at that. Shiny, shiny. Fun. Okay, and then all of the card bases, which are colored on the front and back, which is really nice. So enough to make 4 cards of each of the 4 designs. So there we go. We're going to play around with this. You also get some thread. And I just love how they decorate the envelopes by adding a little detail with color. Hello, Norma Jean. I'm coming to play. Yep, I finally. So what I like too is it comes with some directions if you want to use it. If you don't, that always works. So it tells you what your card kit includes, additional products that you may need to use during this. It says coordinating colors, which are these. So we've got Bermuda Bay, Pretty Peacock, hi Natasha, Flirty Flamingo, Mango Melody, and Granny Apple Green. So those are kind of colors I would never in my wildest dreams pick. Maybe, no, I wouldn't even. No. So, you know, even if you have 1 or 2 of these and a black, you're good. You're set to go. It'll all work out for you. So yes, sorry. Here's the instructions in every language you could ever imagine. And here's how to kind of put it together. All right, so there we go. And basically, I don't know, once you've been card making a while, once you see a card, you can kind of just look at it and tell how the layers kind of work together to go get your card put together. Okay, so today we're going to focus on, where'd it go? This one, the You Are Amazing card. Now we'll do the one card as is, and then let's change it up and let's make it something our own, because that's the flexibility of these project kits, which I really like. So I have a feeling we're going to need a card base that has this same pattern. The foil here, so we'll punch this out. Oh, there goes 2. Then this yellow strip behind. How's everyone's Monday going so far? Hi, Julie. And then we just need a tag. I'm going to assume it's this little one. Now, how easy was that? I didn't even have to use the stamping and emboss machine. Boom, it's done. All right, so it looks like we are going to stamp our You're Amazing. So it's a You Are Amazing card. So it says, number 1, we are stamping You're Amazing. And it's stamped in Flirty Flamingo. Thanks for sharing. So I've got my Flirty Flamingo ink here, but as you can see, like, you could totally switch that up for so many of the other colors as well. You are amazing. There we go. And number 2 said, there is no number 2. One of these. I don't know what that means then. We've got 5, 3, 6, and 7. I don't know where 1, 2, 3 is, but anyways, we'll figure it out. So the next thing I see is that it is wrapped with some of that twine. So biggest part about this is going to be, where did I put it? Hello, Stella. Good morning. Lazy day here. Kids don't have school today. Oh, thank you, Stella. I look terrible, but I'm like, I have got to get on here. I had a big discussion with Roz this morning. It wasn't that big of a discussion, but she was just checking in how I'm doing, and I'm typing out all my problems, and I finally realized, you know what? Darn, this sounds like my depression is back, so it is probably time to go see the doctor again and get on the medication merry-go-round again. I've been on 17 different medications already, and so not looking forward to this, let's just put it that way. But it was kind of funny, like, you'd think that I would be able to pick it out, having gone through it twice so far in my life. But wasn't until I had written it all out, I'm like, oh, I know this. So anyways, so I am thrilled that I got myself out of bed today, and I am thrilled I had a shower. Those are big things when you are not feeling so great emotionally and mentally. So there we go. That looks beautiful just like that. Isn't that pretty? With that little hint of gold. All right, let's start attaching here. So, oh yes, frustrating for sure. And I mean, I think I'm going to catch it before it ever gets to the state that I have had it at, which is a good thing. All right. Let's lay that down there. Stick. I'm using the liquid adhesive glue, but of course you could use any kind of struggling for years too. Yep, you know how hard it is? Ugh. Don't wait to see the doctor. Yeah, 16. Yeah, my first bout was when I was 13. I know now what it was, but that was that. Exciting times. And my first big blowout was when I was teaching. Man, I couldn't even watch TV. It was too much. And after that, noise for me, can't handle it. All right, you're amazing. Boom. We're done already. Yes, one day at a time. It's frustrating though, when you are trying to run a business. You're it, and you don't get sales if you don't show up. So it's been very difficult, that's for sure. Okay, you're amazing. Simple. Let's switch this card up a little bit, and since we have 4 tries at it, and let's try it this way this time. Okay, so let's get another one of these. And I'm currently on disability, have been on for 5 years, and they are threatening to take me off, which is kind of hard. especially when you know you aren't feeling your best, and then they add that to your pile. But it's okay because, you know, I have good finger dexterity and my cognitive skills are fine. So yeah, sense a little bitterness. All right, I think this is going to go together well. Now this time, instead of Flirty Flamingo, let's try, do you want to try Bermuda Bay or Mango Melody or Pretty Peacock? Let's go with Pretty Peacock. Let's try that this time and see what happens. Oh, I should have got my Simply Chamois, but I didn't. So we're going to use a baby wipe. That's one of the joys of depression. You just, well, and I have fibro too, so I just kind of chalked it up to being that. Then, you know, I was so tired, maybe because of that, and you know, pain and whatnot. But it was, and then this morning, because you know I'm crying a lot now, and again, and just not motivated to do much. Sorry, everyone. So this may be me for a little while. A little teary and a little off my game for sure. Oh yeah, I like that color. It just kind of matches a little nicer, doesn't it? Okay, so I just cut that down just to make it fit. Okay, I should have got Kleenex. One moment. So on the weekend, yesterday, we, Kevin and I, decided to, well, I did because he wasn't making any decisions. So I decided, let's go on a new little trail, a walk. Get outside. It was beautiful outside yesterday. And so we started walking on this trail and walking and walking and walking. I'm like, I don't know where this is going. I have no idea where I am in the bush. Oh, somebody's got loud radio in their car. And so I finally kind of like, we've been walking for a long time, and you got to get home. Got to get home, right? So I'm like, okay, we better turn around. So an hour and a half later, we get home. But I think I know where we are now, because we have this Facebook group for Canmore. And so I thought, oh, I'm going to ask on there, like, where is this leading to? Because it finally got to this, we're basically walking on a river. I don't know what river it was, what creek it was, I don't know, because it's frozen. And so, so I think I know where we were. So we were almost back at home, but on the other side of the river. So that was kind of, there are so many trails that veer off from here and there and everywhere around here. It'd probably take you a lifetime to actually try them all out. We've been here in Canmore. In May it will be 3 years, I guess. And we still come across these little trails around town even that you're like, oh, let's take this for a little while. And so anyways, I was thrilled that my foot held out. It's swollen now and it's sore, but I mean, I managed to do the walk. I think we're going to have to put him a little bit farther over, which, whatever, right? Nobody's seen the original. Well, you know, the people around here, I've taken some of the health classes that Alberta has to offer. It's amazing, the free programs that you can have. And one of them was, you know, anxiety and that kind of stuff. And So of course, it just irks me when this guy comes on this video and he says that, you know, just getting out and walking can cure depression. You know how many times I've walked in my life, and I can tell you, it doesn't work for everybody. I love Canmore. Was there during the Olympics. Really? Oh, yes. I love it. I love it here. It is this little town feel, especially in the winter when the tourists aren't all here. But we live about 8 kilometers from town in the Three Sisters area. And so it's kind of nice. So when it's crazy uptown, you just kind of retreat to our little area. And we've got the Bow River right behind us and the Three Sisters Mountains on that side, and a big abandoned golf course, which they're threatening to build on, but they're getting a whole bunch of flack. So yeah, it's kind of like you're off in the wilderness out here, so you can escape the busy crazy. So I like that. All right, let's try another way. Using all the same stuff. How about just make it a little differently? What if we went this way and maybe like so, and like so, or we could make it a little crooked. No. I could always put this behind. Does this, oh, I know. Okay, let's cut this in half. And let's cut this in half. And we're going to expand it just a tad out the back behind here. Let's try that. Okay, so I'm going to go put a little bit of glue on the back here. This is one of the great things if you have punches. You can kind of create your own little kind of labels, I suppose, or handles. I'm not sure what the official term is, but just cut it in half, put it behind, and away you go. You've got yourself kind of a little ornate frame detail. Sorry guys, let's move my camera this way. I tend to work down low and then forget that you can't see. And then let's just have that stick out. Yeah, let's stick that out there. Like so. The hardest part is kind of just trying to get even, right? You want it kind of both similar on both sides. So this needs to be out just a tad. That. Okay. There. Fancy. Let's glue that all down. It's another sunny day here. It's about, oopsie, 2 degrees, 3 degrees. The snow's melting, which I like. Okay, I think that's crooked. Let's try and move this a little bit different. There. Okay, let's try a different color for our label again. Oh, I guess I didn't put string, but we can do it a different way. Use my baby wipes since I forgot to get my Simply Chamois. Should we do, let's try that Bermuda Bay this time. Like so. You are amazing. And you know, we haven't popped anything up yet. Let's pop this up. Give it a little dimension. Why not? There we go. We could do it in the middle, do it off to the side, we could do it this way. Decisions, decisions. It would have looked nice if I had wrapped that twine around that layer. That would have been kind of cool. Let's just make ourselves a little bow. Let's see, do I have enough? I'm going to double it up just to make sure it's long enough to make a bow. Oop, need a little more of a tail there. Well, Kevin has been pumping out the hats on his loom knitting machine. My goodness. Last night he finished a little hat for our nieces. So one's going to be pink. It's got pink and white, pink and little like flecks in it of color, so it looks kind of almost like little sprinkles. And then he made, we looked up on YouTube, he made, not me, a little American Girl hat to match. So they'll both have little matching hats. Look at that. There we go. Another one. All right, number 4. Let's think. How are we going to do this one? Make it different. Need that, we need that, we need a yellow, and the pretty peacock. I have my garbage here, but I guess I don't. Let's see, what could we make it this time? I feel like it needs a corner kind of one. I know. Let's cut this in half again. Okay, let's just add some glue here. Let's make these as little tags this time. So just poking out underneath. How's that? Like so. Yeah. And I guess we can still keep this as is. Yeah, why not? I kind of want to wrap that twine like we did. What kind of a loom it was? It's a big plastic round circle, and it's just got a whole bunch of pegs on it. So he's got multiple sizes. He's got like a 41 peg, I think it's 41, and then he's got 3 different sizes. I can't remember what exactly they are, and then they go smaller from there. And so he's made so many hats. Meanwhile, I've learned to knit. That was a goal I had for myself. Where is my snail tape? Right here. And I've pumped out only one hat and one kind of neck thingy, neck warmer, and now I'm working on a blanket for the dogs with, I didn't realize this, but I decided I wanted something really soft for the dogs, and so I started knitting with this velvet thread, and well, then my friend who's knitted for years, tells me, oh, that's the stuff that makes worms. And I'm like, what? So I guess it makes these little bumps in your knitting, so they it looks like you've made bad stitches, but you haven't. Anyways, it's going for the dogs. Let's just put it that way. but it's very soft and it's nice and heavy for them to crawl under, so I know they'll like it. But let's pop this up. That's been taking me a long time. So I guess I shouldn't be upset with that. When did I start learning that? Beginning of February. Learning how to knit. Hadn't held a hook or a needle in my hand before. And so I've done pretty well. Kevin started at the same time with his looms, and I'm sure he's made, oh goodness, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, maybe 7 hats. Yeah. And he's also learning new stitches on using that loom too. So you can actually purl and do all sorts of things. I think I want to pop this layer up as well just because of the string. Where is my, here it is. What was I thinking there? There, good enough. Like so. Let's stamp "You are amazing" in, should we do mango? Let's try mango. Ooh, it needs a re-ink. Well, I think we're just going to run with that because actually I can show you a trick you can use. If you if your stamp misses a spot, you can take your blender pen and give it a little bit of a color. Ooh, I think I'm going to make it funny looking here. I'm not loving that. Let's flip it over. It is a relaxing hobby, yes. That's what I'm liking about it, because we always tend to sit and watch TV in the evenings, and I need to be doing something or to feel useful in some way. And so this has kind of been a nice relaxing thing while sitting and watching TV. So been good. I'm glad I learned, that's for sure. Okay, let's go back to that Pretty Peacock. I think that was my favorite so far of the color combos. So we're going to miss out on the gold, but I have an idea. Looks good. I'm going to take my Mango Melody Stampin' Blend, and I'm going to flick on some color. There. Just to add that yellow in there, make it a little less stark yellow, or stark white. Let's add this on. And voila. So how long was that? 29 minutes. And I made 4 different cards. I could have just pumped out the original, which was this one. Probably a little quicker, but isn't that cool? You can make all sorts. They don't fit in the screen. Da, 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 da. There. That's a lot of yellow flowers right there. Anyways, there we go. 4 different looks, 4 cards, all the same products, different colors used for the ink, of course, but what an easy way to stock up on your card stash. Once again, that comes from the mini catalog, page 7. This is the entire kit that comes with this beautiful box. as I showed in the middle, at the beginning, which will come in handy for storing lots of those cards. And the neat stamp set with those large sentiments, which I like, that you can throw on all different cards. So we made this one, and hopefully Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, we're going to work on the other 3 and see where this takes us. You know what I might do right now is actually go and take the envelopes, the coordinating envelopes, and stamp "You Are Amazing" on them. Might as well, right? Stamp them in the corner. I think that would look really pretty, just to coordinate with the card. All right, everybody. Thanks for popping on with me today and being my sunshine. I always love coming on here and chit-chatting with you all. So yes, hopefully here Wednesday. See how life goes. Tuesdays are my team day, so I get to pop on with my team, and they have been doing an amazing job at the challenges and whatnot, so I'm so thrilled that they are participating so much. If you have this card kit and you have made some of these cards in different ways, show us how. I'd love to see. Also, something else that's going on right now is Chopped. Chopped registration is on now. I know the dates are off because February, I don't know, the short month, not feeling well, the slow mail, I don't know. It just seemed like the month came way too quickly. And so we are going to have Chopped registration until Friday. And then we're actually not going to have the kit due until April 24th, not kit. The card made by April 24th. That should give lots of time for Canada Post to deliver those kits to where they need to go, and lots of time to be creative with the beautiful colors that Denise has chosen. I know you're gonna like these colors. Sorry, Julie, but easier than last month's. I think. Maybe not. I don't know. But so yes, I would love to have you sign up for Chopped. It's $10, and all the supplies, or I shouldn't say that. Supplies come to you in the mail, and it's a surprise as to what comes there, and you create whatever project you want to make. We had a 3D project this last month, which was cool, a cool addition. So whether you're a pro, whether you're just starting out, it's a fun way to show off your skills and thinking outside of the box, right? Like this whole thing was kind of like, okay, how am I gonna move these cards around to make them a little different, all from the same items, right? So it's kind of like your mini Chopped right here, if you will. So $10, and to register you just have to email me or message me and send me $10 by e-transfer to jennhoustonstamps@gmail.com. So I'm looking forward to seeing that for the coming months. Thank you so much, Sue. Aw, appreciate my professionalism. Oh dear. You should do this, France. You're amazing. And you know what? If you get the supplies and you're like, oh my word, what am I going to do with this? If it just doesn't come to you, it doesn't come to you, right? And I know a couple of people last month were like, I can't do these colors. I can't do it. And so they just don't submit their projects. That's all. You just now have items that you can keep around and play with on your own. So it's never a loss, even if you do sign up and don't end up, or I had one lady one time that she just, family things happened and didn't have time to create it, and that's okay. So you can sign up for it. No pressure to actually submit a project at the end of it. But this month hopefully this time around, I should say, since we do have a little more time to create with, hopefully that will help out as well. So anyways, all right. Thanks everyone. I hope you have a great evening and a great day tomorrow. Make sure you give me your lucky number for this week on the Mail It Out Monday challenge. Maybe your lucky number will be picked and you'll get a handmade card from me. Neat, hey? Bye everyone.